Zootopia 2 takes Judy and Nick's relationship to a whole new level, and that's what makes it so important. The first movie set them up as this perfect team, two opposites who just clicked right away, no drama, no real hurdles. It felt like they'd always be in sync. But the sequel digs deeper. It shows the real conflicts that come up when you're not actually on the same page, and it forces them to face that head on. The biggest clash comes from their totally different ways of seeing the world. Nick's the guy who pauses and thinks everything through. He's realistic, always weighing the risks, looking at the practical side of things before jumping in. Judy, on the other hand, is all optimism and energy. She charges ahead with her big heart and good intentions, trusting that things will work out. These differences aren't just quirks, they start bumping up against each other constantly in the film. What seemed like a strength in the first movie turns into friction here, because neither one fully gets the other's approach at first. And it's not just their personalities. Layer on the fact that one's a bunny and the other's a fox, and you've got everyone around them doubting it'll ever work. People whisper that it's doomed from the start. So Judy and Nick, they push back hard. They try to prove to the world, and maybe even to themselves, that they're unstoppable together. They tell themselves they're the ultimate partners, ready for anything. But then reality hits. They start to see the cracks. Deep down, they care about each other more than anything. That never changes. It's clear in every worried glance, every time one rushes to help the other. Yet they're not acting like true partners. Real teamwork means communicating first, getting on the same page, agreeing on a plan before anyone moves. That's the foundation. Without it, you're just guessing what the other needs. Instead, what happens is Judy keeps throwing herself into danger, driven by that optimism and her drive to do what's right. She dives in headfirst, no backup plan, and Nick is always the one left picking up the pieces, making sure she doesn't get hurt. He has to step in, think on his feet, and pull her out of the fire, time and again. It's exhausting for him, and it highlights how they're out of balance. The movie doesn't shy away from that tension, it builds it up so you feel the strain, but it also shows why they matter so much to each other. Overcoming this isn't about changing who they are, it's about learning to bridge that gap. At one point, they joke around about who really needs therapy more. Nick teasing that Judy's impulse control is a mess, Judy firing back that his cynicism holds him back.
You need a therapy animal.
Oh, yeah. Well, you need a herd of therapy animals. Yeah, you need a whole migration of therapy animals.
It all ties into bigger debates about what's worth it and what isn't, especially when lives are on the line. Is something worth dying for? That question hangs over everything. Judy's locked in on finishing the case, no matter the circumstances. She'll push through anything, put herself in danger, risk it all, even face death if that's what it takes. Her drive is fierce, she sees the bigger picture and won't back down. Nick sees it differently. He's all about preservation, keeping her safe, keeping himself safe, making sure they both come out the other side in one piece. He's not against the goal, he just knows the cost can be too high without a smarter plan. All that tension builds to this one speech they share, and it's the emotional heart of the whole story. They open up, confessing just how much they mean to each other, laying it all bare in a moment that is definitely earned after every clash.
Make dangerous choices because I have an unhealthy bunny hero complex.
And I didn't join the ZPD because I wanted to be a cop. I joined because I always wanted to be part of a pack. And the thought of losing you scares me because you're my pack.
I should never have left you, and I do need a herd of therapy animals, and I should have told you that you are the only partner I would ever want, because you're my fluffle. That's a bunch of rabbits.
There's so much unspoken pull between them too, it's clear they're into each other, the chemistry crackling under the surface. But that's not what the film zeroes in on. The real focus stays on them truly understanding one another, getting on the same page at last, and proving to everyone that a bunny and a fox can make an amazing team. Probably the third film will take it further, exploring that other side, their feelings, the romance they've been dancing around.